Hi Aries, welcome to your video for the day. I hope you guys are fantastic. So what we have here is another yod. So we have a yod today, Sunday, with the moon to the sun as the energy that will be causing the buildup. So we have the moon in Gemini connecting over to the sun, causing the intense feelings coming from the sextile. So the aspect between them is that they're conjunct in a sextile where the emotions and the masculine, the emotions coming from the words of Gemini, the emotions that we feel as a result of the communication we're receiving going over to the sun in Leo, fire sign energy, masculine force, action is coming back and forth, building up to this point of Pluto in Capricorn, where major transformation and change can happen, but it is retrograde, so there can be something here about destructive energy or a total transformation and a change, which is Scorpio energy. So just be aware of the yods, because it is called the hand of fate or destiny, where it is God's hand of fate. But ultimately you can choose how you're going to respond to these energies. So we have here, so you can see the yod. Pluto in Capricorn is the top of the yod, which is where the change would happen. Yesterday we had the top of the yod as the sun in Leo, and that would have been where the change would happen. People being aggressive, forceful, anything that would have to do with the sun, masculine in the fifth house of fire, ruled by the sun, brave, aggressive, defensive, protective. Now we have Pluto, which is Scorpio energy, transformation, change. It could be on the inside. So retrogrades can be internal change. Pluto represents transformation, change, major transformation. It can be a destructive force, but it can be a change for good. And it is in the house, the 10th house of career, money, and reputation. Things that you have earned, things you worked strongly towards. So be aware of your emotions. The moon is how you process your feelings. Gemini is very complex, and it can have to do with the data and the information that you're receiving. So just be aware. We also have a T-square, which is a resistance coming up to the moon in Gemini. We have Mercury in Virgo, a lot of words being said, a lot of words being transferred back and forth as people try to be of service or help each other. But this is an opposition to Neptune Pisces, which is sort of a malefic energy of fantasy, what's not real, and Neptune is also resisting the moon in Gemini. So if something doesn't feel right to you, that could also be a trigger or something that is you need to look at or pay attention to. The emotions here are going to be key. How you respond, how do you process your emotions? That is going to be what's going on key with the yod and also this T-square. So T-squares are resistance. It's like when you're driving down the street and you hit every red light. Like, how are you going to respond? How are you going to respond to resistance? So we're also coming up on Mercury about to go retrograde in pretty soon, and that right now we're kind of in the shadow of the retrograde. And so Mercury is squared off to the moon. Mercury is at home in Virgo. It is direct right now, so there's a lot of words being said. Mercury is also speed, so don't drive too fast, because Mercury wants to go fast, do fast, achieve things quickly. And the words that are said in Virgo have to do with service to other people, also words being communicated to other people. So just pay attention to how you process your emotions in response to the words that you're hearing. What are you allowing in? And that can also be like the news, TV, radio, whatever you're allowing in. Okay, so, but Gemini really, to me, the moon in Gemini is people close to you. Friends, family, neighbors, written, spoken words, texting, email, anything that is in close proximity to you. And it can also be short day trips. It can be people in your city doing short little trips around town. The emotions that we receive and how we process the emotions when there is resistance. If there's like a long line in the grocery store, that can be resistance. Resistance in communication can be missed phone calls. Anything that has to do with IT, email, internet, people, your neighbors. How do you process your emotions? Gemini is very logical and reasonable. You use reason. You figure things out. You get lots of data. You don't necessarily fly off the handle, So, Mars, for you Aries, is squared off to the sun. So Mars in Taurus wants to push things forward, but it's resisting the energy of being calm. Leo is pretty calm. Mars in Taurus wants to push things forward. Taurus wants to take it slow. So there could be a lot of frustration as far as money, tangible goods, gifts, appearances, anything that is kind of a tangible or superficial, gift or money, or anything that is sort of a tangible, superficial thing, there's a resistance. So usually that's like career or finance. So just be easy on yourself. Let's see what we get here in the tarot cards. All right. So when I see a yod, I always think, okay. So we're up for a challenge. Yods aren't easy. They're not easy energy. They're not like a smooth walk in the park. And T-squares are difficult as well, because it challenges the flow. There's a resistance. So you really have to get centered. You really have to work on yourself and do emotional check-ins. So the moon rules over the 4th house of Cancer, which has to do with safety, security, pleasure, things that make you feel comfortable, safe, emotional processing. So that could be like, going to a spa, doing things that are nice for yourself. Gemini, though, wants you to be logical and reasonable and, get lots of information. Use your reason and your, processing things through gathering data, gathering information, doing research. Okay, so let's see what we have for the 1st house. Defensive, 9 of Wands, but not giving up. You're very driven. Very, very driven. A lot of fire. 3 of Wands, Aries energy, motivated, anticipating things. Wow, underlying energy is wishes that come true, wishes that are fulfilled, feeling satisfied. Your emotions are pretty good, feeling good and happy. There is someone here, there's a person here who may have been kind of spiteful or having contempt. They could be also jealous. This can be a jealous person. It could be somebody who has unresolved anger or unresolved, some kind of unresolved pain. We have an Ace of Coin coming to you, Aries, in the future energy. We have benefits. You're receiving a benefit of your hard work because there is a lot of drive. There's a lot of fire, inner fire. So there's a lot of drive, basically. You're driven, you're ambitious, you don't give up. 2 of Swords, you're going to have to make a choice. What is this choice you're going to make? What do we have here coming in for Aries? Hangman. You're not doing anything. You're giving things time. I think you are carefully considering something before you do make any moves. There's a Queen of Coin around you, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It could be someone with money or finance. It's an independent person. It could be someone who is very generous. It could be someone practical, reasonable. Someone who values money, or money is very important to this person. You want peace here with the Two of Cups. You want harmony. So there's something where you want harmony with this person. You want good relationships, you know. This is harmony. I like you, you like me. I've said this before, like, I generally don't like people who don't like me. If you don't like me, I'm like, well, then that's fine. This Five of Swords person is like someone who would blame or be, you know, mean. I just don't like that energy. I wouldn't tolerate or put up with that energy. I'm kind of like this, like, I want Two of Cups. I want good feelings. This energy of I will move on, you know, I'm happy here. I don't need that. You don't need somebody in their toxic drama. Okay, so what do we have here? Ooh, the Devil. Okay, so you have someone who is toxic or overly controlling, limiting your freedom. Somebody quite negative, okay? So what do we have here? Your energy is Hangman. You're doing nothing. You're just postponing or pausing, reflecting. There is Hierophant, rank and order. To me, Hierophant is starting to mean like rank and file, like do things according to a certain tradition and process. It's not even really like what you want to do. It's more like what you have to do. So what's happening with that? The Sun card. Okay, this is good. Happiness. A lot of happiness. Something could be illuminated, but I feel like this is happiness. Something is being illuminated about this situation, and it will work out in your favor. What is coming in here with this Ace of Coin? Ooh, stability. The happy home. Positive feelings. A good relationship. Accomplishment. Okay. So, what is this Devil energy? Oh, I got the Devil as the Hierophant. Okay. So, this Devil is an energy of restriction, toxicity, somebody toxic. Just overall, it's kind of a situation that is not the best. You want Two of Cups, but you're in a Hangman, which is Pisces. You're just spending time thinking about it, contemplating. You're not really taking any action. I think you've done enough. You've been very driven. You've already pushed yourself. You've already done it. You've already pushed yourself. Oh boy, look at this. You're given an offer that brings in stability. You are not taking any action, but there is some very positive, happy news right here. There was something here very toxic with a certain person that is quite negative. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. There's a lot of happiness coming your way. So this could be really anything. It could be someone you were dealing with at work. It could be someone you're dealing with at home. It could be a neighbor. It is Gemini energy, so it's probably somebody who's in close proximity to you. It's a hard-won battle, so it is a victory. But I feel like this energy is coming up as your past. So there's something here where either you felt you had to fight for your rights, or you were dealing with someone who was kind of jealous or spiteful, a narcissist even. It could be someone who has contempt for other people. You're being offered something new that leads to stability. There's a certain change going on here that is being brought in either by a company, maybe the government. There's something here about rank, oil, rank, oil. I don't know why I said that. Rank, file, order, Hierophant and the Sun. Something happy, some positive changes. The 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups. You may have been disappointed by something going on with a group of people. There may have been people who are working together on something, and you didn't like the way it was going. We have here someone reaching out to you and you not responding with the Knight of Cups and the 4 of Swords. This is like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to listen. I don't want to communicate. Okay. So we have this 10 of Cups. Very good. Main energy is you've already done the work. You've already pushed yourself pretty far. Okay, Aries. So it looks really, really good because some kind of toxic energy here with a certain person. It looks like there's just one person is revealed. Whatever it is, it's revealed. And your life actually turns out so much better. So it's almost like your karma too, or your spiritual. This hangman is very spiritual. It's someone who can be, who can sacrifice or just sort of put their ego aside and not do anything, pause, wait. It's not a negative card. It's supposed to be hanging from the tree of enlightenment. So he's getting enlightenment, having strong realizations, psychic wake-up call. There may have been a very negative person around you, and the universe is taking this person away or removing you from the situation, putting you back on the temple path. Some of you need to connect to your angels, guides, spirit, your belief system. So I got here a man holding a coin. So there is the future energy of an Ace of Pentacles that leads to a 4 of Wands. Stability, happiness, time off, new opportunities. Future, you'll have to make a choice, I believe. You'll have to make a choice, and it might be a tough choice. We have the happy family. Okay, and we have a woman holding a heart. Okay. Bottom of the deck underlying is envy. There may have been someone around you who was very envious of you or your situation or of how happy you are, content you are. Let's see what else. The angel of love is shining down on your situation. There's a lot of good vibes here. There's a lot of good energy. Keep trying to seek peace with people, because that's what this hangman is. Pisces, water energy of peace. Keep trying to seek peace. Because Aries, you're the warrior. You could bring the war anytime you wanted to. You could fight with people constantly if you felt like it would help your situation. Aries ruled by Mars, you know. You're in this water energy, which is interesting. You're in this very watery energy of wanting to have peace. Shows here walking away. So you may walk away from a toxic person or situation. Just not give it your time, not give it your energy. Okay. Can we get one more for Aries here? I got the Angel of Strength. So something will be calling upon your inner strength, being very strong, resilient, having fortitude to deal with situations that are definitely not easy. We don't need strength when everything is smooth and easy. You need strength to get through the harder times. Okay, so there is something here about a toxic situation. There may be more than one person, or there may be one person who is sort of lording over people or sort of like influencing other people. Your situation here comes out very, very positive. The Hierophant, the Sun, the offer of stability. Very, very good. Bottom of the deck again, though, is indecision. Like, you'll have to make a choice. This is the Two of Swords. Let's see. What is this decision Aries will have to make? What's this decision? What's this decision? What's the decision? Okay, we got the indecision card came out again with yin and yang needing to find balance. And then I got many doors will be opening for you. One door may close right here. This is one door closing. Many doors opening. Doors that you didn't even think would open are then opening over here. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, stepping into a new situation, following your intuition. And 7th chakra, connecting to your crown chakra, Archangel Uriel, connecting to God, the divine, the galactic energy. Activating your crown chakra is important. This is also crown chakra energy, Hangman, meditation, connecting in to the divine, having awakenings, epiphanies. So you're in a very spiritual energy here. You're wanting peace with other people. This toxic person or their toxic energy it reverses on them and works in your favor. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you, Aries, for watching, and take care.